High risk, high reward football. A touch of rock and roll exuberance and a glass of champagne to top it all off. This is how Liverpool were rejuvenated by one man, Jurgen Klopp. Being tutored by the legendary Wolfgang Frank at Mainz, the young Jurgen Klopp devised the game plan in his mind to start off his managerial career. Being an energetic football player, he carried that energy with him to football management. He took over Mainz, and after missing out on promotion 2 times in a row in the last minute, they got their chance. 3 times a charm, as they say, and Mainz got promoted to the Bundesliga for the first time in their history in the 2003-2004 season. At Borussia Dortmund, after a smart rebuild, he clinched the Bundesliga title consecutively in the 2010-2011 and 2011-2012 seasons. However, drama was what marked the team's 2012-2013 Champions League campaign. Being drawn in the group of death made of Manchester City, Real Madrid and Ajax, everybody saw the young Dortmund team as a loser. However, they did not lose one game, topping the group with some impressive performances. They faced again Real Madrid in the semi-finals after narrowly grazing past Malaga in a truly dramatic fashion. They won at home 4-1 and lost at Santiago Bernabeu 2-0, which meant that they advanced to the final. In the final though, the mighty Bayern München awaited. After a hard-fought battle, drama would make its presence known, and Jurgen Klopp and Borussia Dortmund would miss out on winning the Champions League. In 2015, another club in dire need of rebuild came calling for Jurgen Klopp. It was Liverpool. From broken glasses to winning the Champions League and then the Premier League, Jurgen Klopp was indeed the normal one.
Normal guy. I'm the normal one, maybe, if you want this. Yeah.
Throughout all his time spent at Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp stood by one formation and one playing style: 4-3-3 Gegenpress. Even with its variations, the 4-3-3 formation was never changed by the German manager, evolving along the way and improving the team. A sweeper keeper on support ensures that any loose balls in the defensive third are under control. A back 4, but which can be deceiving, utilizing one inverted wingback on support, a central defender, a ball-playing defender and an inverted fullback means that the defensive shape will turn into a back 3 when in possession. Using the halfback and the regista in defensive midfield leads to a 3-2 shape. With the inverted wingback tucking inwardly when in possession, another 3-2 shape is formed in attack by utilizing a central midfielder on attack duty and a complete forward on support. Darwin Núñez is locked on pressing on support in this tactic, as this role suits him best. At times, these 3 players operate in the same area of the pitch, creating space and chances for the inverted winger and the inside forward to take advantage of. To make sure that we stretch the opposition and we confuse their defensive players, the inside forward has stay wider as player instruction, besides shoot more often, while the central midfielder has as player instructions roam from position and move into channels, besides take more risks and shoot more often. The attacking prowess of the Liverpool team is brought to the game through the dynamic of the chosen roles. Of course, this tactic is not for any team or any player. Depending on the level you are on, you should follow the path laid out by Jurgen Klopp and adapt to the opposition. Positive is preferred as mentality since we are Liverpool. In possession, fairly wide and underlap on the left side of the pitch. This would make the inverted fullback and the regista to participate actively in the team's attack. Shorter passing directness and slightly higher tempo, as we wish to keep control of the ball while progressing it fast to the opposition's goal. Run and defense ties in very well with this, while being more disciplined ensures that the players respect the tactical instructions and don't break the shape. Play for set pieces in case you need more firepower, and low crosses as most Premier League defenders are tall and might react slowly to any crosses in the box. In transition, counter-press of course, counter and distribute the ball quickly. As we have Alisson in goal, an accomplished keeper with and without the ball, we have no instructions for how to start the attacks. Out of possession, higher line of engagement, standard defensive line, trigger press much more often and prevent goalkeeper short distribution to emphasize the pressing game. Get stuck in if you feel the team is not aggressive enough. This tactic promises a high XG for scoring goals, a high possession turnover and a lot of fun, but you do need the players for it. Work rate and teamwork are especially important to make this tactic work. High stamina contributes as well to maintaining a high tempo of the game. Liverpool did not always have the needed players, and a lot of tries were needed until they ended up with the team they had in the past 4 seasons. The same goes for you. Give yourself and the tactic time to work. Tweak, experiment, buy and sell players if needed until it works. Never settle until you reach your goals, be they winning the Premier League, the Champions League, or just winning the next game. This tactic promises a lot of fun, surprising goals and success. And in the process, pay attention to your glasses.